So yeah, this is 100 days in Minecraft 1.7. Actually, this is very interesting. Just so you guys know, if you would have told me that all this stuff that's in 1.17 would have existed back when there was just hearts and no food bars, I wouldn't have believed you. I'm just gonna be surviving 100 days in this chaotic world, aka Minecraft, which used to be my homeland, but now I play nothing but Call of Duty every day. But now I'm getting back into groove of things. I'm getting back to Minecraft since this updates come out. Ores have changed. A lot has changed since this 1.17 updates come out, and it's really going to change Minecraft for the good or better. I don't know. It's interesting 100 days. Just so you guys stick around. And yeah, all this new stuff that's in the game really opened my mind about it. It took me about a day or two to film this, so I could really appreciate you to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to show your friends this, and I'm gonna be coming out with more just in case you guys love this type of stuff, because I love doing it and I really find it very fun. So make sure to enjoy this and have some fun. You feel me? Let's go, man. Alrighty then, let's get it started off with day one. Day one, you know how to start it off. Gotta make the world first. First things first, I named the world, of course, 1.17. I had nothing else to name it, so I didn't really know what to name it, of course, because I have a small brain. And so next in day one, I started up the world, of course, and it was a little laggy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little laggy at the start, and it started glitching around. I was like, hey, what's wrong with my frames? I got a 3070 graphics card, what's going on? But I just had to let my friends catch up, let the world load, and yeah, I saw this ravine or cavern, how you call it. I saw this right in my spawn, and I saw some stuff down there I never seen before. I thought it was an ore, but I mined it, and I guess it was some type of bush leaf thing that grows on the side of caves, or moss. More in fact, it must be moss. Right after I got done fixing up my keys, I just started mining blocks, starting to get out that ravine because I had nothing. I need wood, of course, so I got to the top and I started punching some trees. You know, you gotta start breaking your fisted, you know, because you got so much farther to go in this 100 days. Yes sir. So I went ahead, made me a wooden pickaxe, go ahead, mine some cobblestone. Mined a lot of cobblestone. I really like to mine into my pickaxe breaks, but you know, it didn't break. So I went off and made some stone tools and killed this chicken. Yeah, if you don't like the way my tools are set up, you can go ahead and jump off a bridge, because that's how they're supposed to. It's supposed to be the pickaxe, the sword, the axe, and then the shovel, because while you're mining you can switch your sword, and then while you're mining trees you can switch to your sword. Simple. So after I did all that, I went right back in this ravine and I saw some copper. I've never seen copper before in this game. It really feels like I'm playing on a mod, but really you're just playing Minecraft. I feel like this is how Minecraft is always supposed to feel, and yeah, this feels really good. Went over and mined some iron. I love the way how it doesn't come out in a block anymore. It just comes in like a ball of ore, and you have to smelt it down to the bar. It doesn't really make much sense on how it comes out in a block and then it's still surrounded by rocks. You smelt it and then it turns out into a bar. It doesn't really make much sense. So yeah, so after noticing that there was basically nothing in that ravine, I decided to go up, kill some pigs, a chicken, and then after I got done, because I noticed that my hunger and my health was down, I went around looking around for a place to build a house. So basically I was running all over the place looking for a place to build a house, and I noticed that across the way there's a big old mountain over there, and I knew there's gonna be some coal, so I decided to chop down this tree and make a boat so I can go over there. But first, before I got in the boat, I decided to go inside this cave, which was nothing was in there, of course. Like, why would there be anything in that little cave? Which disappointed me. So I went across the water and I went over and got some coal to smelt my food. So after I got done smelting my food, I decided to run over here and kill some sheep, get their wool, and make a bed. And plus they drop food, so that's a good thing, of course. And I went over, after I killed the sheep, I went over and got some coal, because you can never go in life without too much coal. That's basically how this game goes, surprisingly, because coal's everywhere. So after I got the coal, decided to set up my bed and rest for the first night. So let's go to day two. All right, let's get day two underway. Okay, so day two, basically I decided to go run around, look for a cave, look for a place to build a house, and just basically look for a good place, you know, just for life, really. And I just looked around, found a cave, but there's basically nothing in it. Went around somewhere else and started exploring again, started killing the sheep, and I got a little bit too carried away and started killing everything in my sight. So after basically going around and killing everything in my sight, I decided to put my stuff down, put a furnace down and a crafting table, smelt up my food, looked around for places to build a house, swam around basically, and I decided to smelt some iron as well so I can make a shield for myself, because these arrows and these skeletons, man, they be hitting them shots. I don't know how, but sheesh. So after I decided to make a shield, I heard a zombie. So I was like, there must be a cave around. There's a cave over here that I saw, a really big cave. I was building my way down to it and I got attacked by a zombie. Saw some copper in here. I never seen copper. Copper in this game looks really nice, not gonna lie. It looks nice, but you don't really know what the heck you're gonna do with it until later in this 100 days. I figured out what you could do with copper, and copper is very useful in this game. So I went around here, started mining iron, coal, all the resources that I need to make some armor and to protect myself throughout this 100 days, of course, duh. So after mining some iron, I noticed that the cave was ending, of course, because no caves really go that long, which is very annoying. I decided to go around swimming around, walking around, you know, just exploring, and I saw the sun was going down and think it's time to rest for day 3. So we're gonna go to day 3. Let's go. Day 3 underway. Actually, this is gonna be day 3 and 4 because throughout this whole time I low-key was just walking around exploring and looking for places to build a house, just settle down, looking for a village maybe or something like that. I had came across this drowned zombies, right? A village of them. I shouldn't have went over there, and I shouldn't have fought any of them. It was a big mistake. I went over there and tried fighting some because I thought maybe there's a chest over here, and maybe there was. I don't know. I went over there, started fighting zombies. There's this guy with a trident, started throwing tridents at me, and I'm just like, yo, they don't do that much damage. I got hit with one, and it took out about 4 hearts, and it was crazy damage. It was insane, and I noticed I needed some food, and I was gonna drown, so I just needed to get out of there as soon as possible. I was fighting for my life, and I died, basically. So yeah, that's day 3 and 4, and I just had to go back and forth, get my loot, and I kept dying. So yeah, so after finally getting my loot, after dying probably about 3 more times, I found out there was a chest over here, and it's time to see if this chest was actually worth it. I couldn't get the chest because there's a sand block on top of it. Sorted out my inventory, ate, and I went inside the chest. There was a fishing rod in here, luring 3, some coal. So this chest really kind of wasn't worth it, but I mean, hey, it's on top of shore, and I can just easily grab it. I didn't even have to fight, basically, and so I decided to go around secure my anger by killing pigs and looking for a place to build my house, and you won't believe what I found later. So during this next day, I don't even know what day it is really. You can see on the top right of my screen and what day it is, so I don't know. Basically on this day I decided to look at my ravine. Oh, not my ravine, or a ravine I just found, aka basically mine now. I decided to go fishing with this fishing rod. Didn't catch anything interesting at all, of course, just a fish. And I decided to go back in the ravine and go ahead and went mining. Saw some new stuff. I don't know what this stuff is on the ground. I guess it's like part of the cave update. I don't know. I decided to check how much damage it takes. It doesn't do that much damage when it falls on top of you. I guess it's supposed to be a scare or something. I don't know, something useless. They added it again. Decided to mine some copper. Decided to kill up some obsidian. So basically I did all this for day 5 of mining, and then I just got up out of there and went back to sleep. Find nothing interesting at all, and I got some armor. So after I got out the cave, basically I don't know why I paused it and unpaused it, so basically another day went by and I decided to take up, this is about 5 days of work that I did. I decided to run straight, look for a place to build a house, and I noticed that there's a village over here. You know, you're not a Minecrafter if you don't go around the village and raid everything that they have. It doesn't matter what it is, wheat, apples, bread, you know, carrots, etc. Maybe you might even kill the iron golem, but I'm not speedrunning. I'm gonna need these iron golems for later in this 100 days. You'll see why. Right outside of the village, I decided to build my house outside of the village, which was a very bad idea, as you can tell later on in this 100 days. So I just decided to build a house. So all this took up around 5 to 6 days. It took a minute to build up this house, and you'll see me flip right over to building this house in 3, 2, 1. So basically after I got done building my house, I decided to go around getting some sugar cane, just make it for books, obviously, an enchanting table, you know, for the future, right? And I decided to make food and get all that type of resources so I can get ready to go mining. So I decided to go mining. I decided to go do all types of dumb stuff, right? Went around getting resources, stuff that I need, because we all need diamonds and I need progress in this 100 days, you know? And so while down here in the cave, I saw Enderman. And Enderman, he was kind of tall, and he looked like he was about to mess me up, but I decided to say, hey, we're in close quarters, so I mean, like, hey, we're gonna fight. And I decided to fight him. He did a lot of damage. I tried to put a block over my head, didn't work out. He said, nuh-uh, I'm gonna still hit you with these long gold arms. And yeah, I still killed him. He left the game. He gave me an ender pearl before he left, of course. And yeah, so I decided to just keep on mining. This took about 4 days, of course, of mining, because I need to get these diamonds. I need to get all this ores. And then when I was deep down in the cave, it was a glowing squid. I never seen that before. That thing was freaking me out. I don't know if it killed me. I don't know if it was poisonous. because, yo, it didn't do anything to me. It was just a squid inside of caves, I guess, and just spawned at the wrong cave at the wrong time, because, you know, I wonder what he was gonna drop. Killed him. He dropped a glowing sack or something like that, something very inappropriate. So while I keep on mining, I went deeper into the cave and I decided to see this new block stuff. So basically, this is the type of blocks that you would see that would be around lava, and sometimes you'll see ores in this kind of block, and this block is very hard to mine. Not really, it's just a very slow version of cobblestone, but like you'll see ores inside of it, if you know what I'm saying. So when I was seeing this stuff, I was mining, I'm just saying, hey, this might be a good building block or something. It looks nice, but it took too long to mine, so I just said screw it, and then I just said, you know, I'm gonna go around it to see if I can find anything. Saw some iron, and I found some diamonds. I was very lucky. I just found 2 diamonds, and that was it. So that was very disappointing, because I didn't even have enough to make a diamond pickaxe. Like, what is this game? So as I went deeper into the cave, I saw more of these weird blocks and more lava, and I just decided to keep going, because, you know, we like to adventure in Minecraft nowadays. When we're in the cave, we never like to leave. So I went deep into the cave, saw some more diamonds and lapis, and the blocks looked really cool in like the form of how it was, you know the new block, but inside the ore, like I told you guys. So it looked really cool, and I got the diamonds. I think it was just 1 diamond or so, and at this point I don't even know how many days have went by. Literally, I don't know. So I'm gonna just say like maybe 1 day went by or something. I don't know. Just these days fly in Minecraft. So after I mined these diamonds, of course, I built a wall so I can protect myself from the mobs on the other side, because as you could tell before I cut off to the next screen that there were a heck of mobs, and right once I turned to my right, there was even more diamonds. I swear, I'm being the luckiest person in Minecraft right now. But when I saw the skeletons, I saw all that, prepared my shield and prepared to fight, because this was gonna get ugly and I needed to get to those diamonds, so I did whatever I could. And so while I was walking around in the cave, I noticed that I was getting ambushed, and I noticed something purple, some jewels, something I've never seen in this game before in a ball form. It freaked me out on what the heck I just saw. I didn't know what was inside it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was poisonous. I just took my precautions and made sure I got out of this place alive, of course. So I fought off the skeletons and I explored inside of it, and wow, these jewels look nice, and so does the blocks. So I just grabbed some jewels, some blocks, and just made sure that I got out of here safe and alive with all the stuff I had, because I do not know what the heck any of this stuff does. So let's take this to the surface in a minute here. So after I just experienced all this new stuff, I decided to go deeper into the cave, go mining, of course, because I was still more mysterious and wondering if there were more diamonds. And of course, as I thought, I went more mining and I found some more diamonds. I found more diamonds, I got some iron, just kept going throughout the cave. I got, of course, jumped again by some creepers and skeletons, trying to make my way back up to the top. Made myself a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword just for better precautions to protect myself. And I was making my way up out this cave because I wanted to make it out of here alive with all the stuff I have. Got some obsidian and decided to get ready to make another portal. Made it to the surface and I made myself another portal so I can go to the nether. So since now that I made it back to the surface, I thought it was time to go ahead and make some progress for myself with like a farm, basically anything that would just make it look like I turned this place into my own little village, of course. So I decided to make myself a farm. This took about 3 days. Went out, mined a whole bunch of trees, went out, threw some eggs, you know, just gathered all my resources so I can go ahead and make a farm. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like after I got done making my farm. 3 and 2 and a 1. After I got done admiring how good I built my farm, I decided to go to the village and just say, hey, I might go mining for some more diamonds so I can go up to get that diamond armor and go ahead and make some progress. So when I went over and I decided to check on the village and stuff like that, I seen it was being raided. I'd never been in a raid before. This is the first time I ever played Minecraft for actually this long, which is ridiculous to me. So when we were getting raided, it was getting very hectic out here. I was fighting them off as many as I could, and I was just doing whatever I could. This shield was taking as much damage as possible. I really appreciate how OP shields are in this game, and just they were coming left and right, and I was killing them as many as I could. I was getting shot with arrows, I was dropping arrows, I was getting hit with axes. Like, this game has gotten really difficult sometimes, like really, and to the point where they bought a Ravager. Like, I don't know what the heck this thing is, but it's some type of ramming machine, and and this thing is OP. I was running from it, and this man hit me through a house, and I died. Like, what is this? So this literally took about 3 days to just get rid of this raid, to the point where they would just despawn, and they would just come to my house, and they would kill me too. Like, what? So after that, I finally defeated out that horde army of, I don't know what the heck those things are, but after I finally defeated them, I decided to go to the nether, and I said it's time to go get some netherite armor, some netherite sword, pickaxe, just go get some netherite and make some trades with those little army piglins. So I decided to go to the nether. I put on some golden boots so I don't think they would attack me. Of course, I don't really know. I went in and I was just walking around the nether, and just like, it was an alright spawn. Not really. It would be cool if I would have spawned in a better flat layout, like an actual better spawn, not next to lava. But I went out and made my trades. They didn't really give me good stuff, of course, like they ever would. So I decided to go mine some gold. It was pretty cool. And then I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go back to the overworld, and I'm gonna mine for netherite this way, because basically what you do is you get a whole bunch of wool, you get a whole bunch of beds, and you just blow up beds in the nether. And so basically I kind of messed up, and I literally lost almost everything that I had in my inventory, which was a very bad idea of what I just did. So you're gonna see what happens here. And so yeah, this is basically what happened. Basically my 100 days of Minecraft, to the point actually where I made it to only like 30 days. So yeah, this is basically all of my progress in the game, and I kind of lost my mind when I died, because I never died to that and doing that before. I never died doing that ever, but I probably was because in other worlds I would have my diamond armor, not iron armor. I just didn't know iron armor was that weak. They must have nerfed it or something. So I decided to give up, fall down this ravine, set myself on fire, and quit the game forever. Hey, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm never doing this again. Bye.